Hey everyone,
Ready to roll.
so I thought I would do some gaming videos on this channel. So I did a little poll on Instagram last night and I asked you guys if you'd like me to do some gaming videos. So as I was playing this game, I thought, you know what, I'll start off with this game. So I can record on my PC and I'm currently doing a
Turn
voiceover.
left.
I filmed about 5 of these videos last night, so
Get ready to turn right.
you've got 5 weeks worth of gaming.
Turn
Now,
right.
the first couple of videos are absolutely hilarious because I cannot drive to save my life. I crash and yeah, there's some funny moments coming, so just you wait and see. You're gonna love it. It's going to be like a comic version of gaming. It's not really going to be serious. This is pretty much what I'd be like in real life. I mean, for now, what you're kind of witnessing is kind of alright. I mean, it's semi-decent, but I don't drive this decent all the time. And you will see that I move the steering wheel quite a lot. Pretty much because I'm using a keyboard, and the keyboard's not that great. And the brakes are awful in this game. I think it's not the game, I think it's mainly that I've just got really bad keyboard.
Caution.
And it's a
Please
keyboard
mind
that's
the
doing
speed
it.
limit.
Oh, I'm speeding. I'm always speeding in this game. I'm always getting told off for speeding. That's a running theme. So yeah, so I figured that we just do that for the next couple of weeks and we'll see how this goes. If you guys like it, I'll keep going. I was a bit worried about uploading this channel
Get
again
ready to
because
turn
YouTube's
left.
got all this new rules now with I think it's the FTC. I'm not entirely sure, but it's to protect children and stuff. So
Turn left.
I have to either make this video made for kids or not made for kids. So I'm gonna make it not made for kids because, you know, I crash and I swear sometimes, and yeah, we don't want that. So I'm just gonna, hopefully I can post these videos. So this one going up tonight is a little bit of a practice run. So, but I will warn you, this first video is a voiceover, but the other videos I've recorded my voice whilst I was filming it. So because the microphone was sitting right next to my monitor, you can get feedback. So when the navigator is telling me to go left, you hear him kind of say it twice, and you hear the indicator kind of echoing in the background, which is a little bit annoying. So you will hear that quite a bit. I apologize for that. But hopefully, maybe the next couple of times I will either use wireless headphones. I played around with that
Get ready
last
to turn
night.
left.
I found some wireless headphones and I managed to connect it to my TV, which is connected to my PC. And I haven't
Turn
edited it yet, so I don't know if it'll be okay. And if there's any feedback, there shouldn't be feedback because it's, you know, in my headphones, and anything the microphone's picking up, it should be just picking up me talking. So we shall see. But yeah, so I can't remember what I was delivering in this one. Probably told you at the beginning. I'm not entirely sure. But you will find that I do crash quite a lot in this game. I'm still new at this game. I used to play it years ago. Like, I don't know, 5-6 years ago I used to play it. And the rules were a little bit more relaxed then. There wasn't like speeding rules and stuff. Maybe there was, but I just maybe had them turned off. I have no idea. But I used to speed in this game all the time. And I used to find that when I was
Please mind
speeding
the
I was
speed
driving
limit.
better. But now it's a simulator and I want to, you know, I want to do it proper. But as you will find out, I'm not really good at driving. So far I'm not doing too bad. Every now and again I'm kind of, you know, going over into the middle of the road like so. Great timing. Oh, and we crashed. First crash of the series. Many more to come. You see, when I was filming this, I was pretty like, you know what, I'm not gonna keep this in. I'm gonna like just, you know, just gonna like, you know, make this like a practice, and this is gonna just get, you know, deleted. So, but I decided, you know what, most gamers on here are pretty perfect, and you know, we're very good drivers, and you know, we don't really make mistakes and whatnot.
Caution.
Take it seriously.
Please mind the speed.
And they probably drive in real life, so they have a little bit more knowledge than I do. But I just figured, you know what, it's a game, and if it just turns out in like a series of me crashing and having mishaps, then you know what, it'll be fun, and it'll be silly, and it'll be daft, and that's what we want to see on this channel. So I can make you laugh and whatever. See, I can't drive. Look at me, driving on the wrong side of the road. Oh my goodness. And by the way, you'll be hearing my dogs in the background. They've joined me in my office today. So one of the dogs is currently trying to get up and see the screen and watch the screen. If you watch my vlogs, you will know that that's Ruby. Ruby loves anything to do with screens, and she was quite enjoying watching me play the games last night, especially when I crashed. So yeah, so far I've only had one crash. It's not too bad. Well, I keep drunk driving, kind of swerving off into the middle of the road and speeding, but we're getting there. We're getting there. So something I was thinking about asking you guys is, what things would you like me to talk about in these gaming videos? Because I normally do vlogs, and I'll talk about that in a later video. So this is kind of new to me, and I don't really know what kind of things you guys want me to talk about. You know, I want you guys to be entertained by this, but I also don't want to be, you know, talking a load of cobblers for nothing. You know, I don't want to be boring you guys. So, you know, put any suggestions into the comments. I presume the comments will be open in this video. I don't know. On my vlog channel at the minute, I don't have comments. So this is all very new to me, and I just thought it would be a laugh. I'm not taking it seriously whatsoever. It's all a bit of fun. And yeah. I'm actually surprised how well I'm doing in this video, to be fair though. I mean, saying that, I've sped a few times, and you know, I've wandered off into the middle of the road, and I've crashed, but some of the videos you're about to see, yeah, are questionable. I'm not sure if it's this video or another video. Speeding again. But there's one video I have like a really bad crash, and I can't remember if it was this video or the third video. There's like 5 of them in total that I've got to film. Ignore my dog in the background. She's got like a ear infection, and she's also got like a bacterial infection on her face because my other dog bit her in the face because they had a fight over food on Thursday. So it's all very fun. So as of today, she's on antibiotics, which she did pretty well actually, taking the tablet. I was amazed. I gave her the tablet and I just did it to see what she would do, expecting her not to eat it. But no, she ate it. And then, you know, like when a baby, you know, very first time has a lemon and they, you know, pull that funny face and shake her head and stuff, she basically did that. She was shaking her head and then, you know, like looking at me like, what did you just do to me? So yeah, she did well in that. But I've also got to put some lovely sort of horrible,
Turn right.
smelly liquid stuff into her, uh-oh. Now, welcome to the series of Bad Driving by Victoria. Oh my goodness. This took me forever, by the way. I don't know how I could have done this better, to be honest. Maybe I could have done a bit of a wider turn or a smaller turn. I have no idea. When I thought I'd mastered it, as you can see, the trailer got stuck. I was in giggles about this for ages afterwards, and I was so close to just, you know, being like, right, I'm not uploading this. It's too embarrassing. I mean, this would be me in real life driving, to be fair. If anyone entrusted me to drive a truck, this would be me. And we are free! We got there. Oh my goodness. But yeah, as I was saying about Ruby. So I've got, like, this smelly liquid stuff I just got to put on her dog food later on tonight. And hopefully, she'll take that okay, as well as the tablet. So she's on that for the next 4 to 5 days, so hopefully she gets all better very soon and her swelling goes down her face. The last few days she's looked like a bull terrier. Nothing against bull terriers, they're lovely dogs, but it really isn't a good look for Ruby. You know, it doesn't suit her face at all. At first I thought she was stung by a bee because I was doing some gardening and I came in and she looked like a balloon. And then I realised that it was on the same side as
Caution.
the dog
Please
bite.
mind the speed
So
limit.
definitely to do with the bite, which is kind of annoying. So now there's like a new rule in this house where the dogs get separated when I'm feeding them. So hopefully that will stop any more fights in the future. Because it's not like I was even dropping any food in the ground. I don't know why Daisy thought I had spilt or dropped food. You know, well, I was, you know, preparing some food, but I didn't drop anything. And normally, you know, when I've dropped food on the floor, say it's their food or my food, you know, one of them will get there first, but there's never normally a fight. So for that to have happened, for me, was a little bit strange. But Daisy has been a little bit snippy with her recently, and I think it's maybe an old age kind of thing. I think it's because she's maybe getting a little bit older, and maybe her tolerance level is a little bit, you know. So I think that's why she's a little bit snippy nowadays. Guess that's what happens when you're a dog and you get old. When you have a young one in the house, it's like, you know, jumping on you all the time and hyper and being silly and barking all the time. I guess it can be a little bit annoying when you're in your senior years and you just want to like chill out and sleep. I can kind of see your point. Ruby can be a bit full on sometimes, especially
Caution.
when she sees
Please
like
mind the
dogs
speed
and babies and stuff in the telly. It makes her go a little bit crazy. Considering I've only, I think, crossed twice now and sped a little bit, I'm not doing too bad. Looking back at this footage, it's not actually that bad. Could have been so much worse. But if you guys enjoy these videos, maybe I will do more of them.
Keep left.
I was thinking
and then
that
continue straight on.
if you guys like me doing gaming videos, I don't know how well
Go
these
straight on.
kind of videos will, you know, be with you guys, but maybe I could like do some like GTA. I could maybe do a little bit of Red Redemption because I'm currently playing that game just now. Oh my god, too fast. Slow down, slow down. Jeez, that's better. I'd never pass a driving test, would I? Jeez. But yeah, I could do some other games if you'd like me to. Maybe throw some suggestions into the comments. Maybe I could make this like a gaming channel, but at some point, if this video goes well, as I say, I don't violate any of YouTube's new rules and stuff by uploading it, then maybe I will take back videos like Nutty Granny and stuff like that. For those of you that are new to this channel, Nutty Granny is basically a character that I made up. Basically, I'm massively into like silent films like Chaplin, Buster Keaton, you know, Laurel and Hardy, etc. And when I was a wee girl, I invented this character called Nutty Granny, and I used to mess around and, you know, dress up and put like this sort of like headscarf on my head and put like one of my mum's jackets on, and I invented this silly little walk, and I had this walking stick and whatever, and I used to do that act when I was a kid next door, because there was this old man that lived next door, and he was like a granddad to me. And so I used to do that with him, and, you know, I used to do like little mini concerts, and he used to always fall asleep when I was a kid when I was doing these concerts. I'd be singing and I'd be doing comedy acts and stuff like that, and yeah, things you do when you're a kid. But he used to always find it as a perfect excuse to doze off and have a nap. Don't know how he managed it, considering I was an awful sinner, worst sinner ever. So yeah, he used to do that. So I used to do that little Nutty Granny thing, and then a few years ago, after my mum passed away, I decided to do the Nutty Granny videos on YouTube, on my other channel, my vlogging channel, and it was very popular and people seemed to like it and find it funny. And then so when I made this channel, my secondary channel, I posted some of these videos in here, and people seemed to enjoy it and like it. And then with the whole thing with YouTube's new rules, I was starting to film a new series of Nutty Granny that has never been shown on this channel. I was, you know, posting all the old ones from my vlogging channel over to this channel so that everyone would be up to date with, you know, Nutty Granny and her craziness. And then I was going to slowly put all the new Nutty Granny videos out, and then YouTube came out with this new guidelines, you know, to protect kids. And then I was like, I don't know if Nutty Granny technically is for kids or not for kids. Sometimes I would say she's a little bit of both, but then sometimes I would say she's definitely not for kids, because there's one or two videos where Nutty Granny, you know, gets drunk, and there's one video where Nutty Granny had a full breakdown. She swore like every word you could think of. And that was actually an idea that me and my friend came up with one night. We were hanging out, and she was like, oh, why don't you do a video where Nutty Granny just swears and be silly? So we filmed that, and she filmed it, and it was quite funny, and I think we had to do that 2 or 3 times because my best mate always seems to find me absolutely hilarious. Don't know why, but she does. And she was laughing herself silly when we were doing the Nutty Granny video, so I think that took a few attempts, and the dogs got in the way, but then in the end I kind of used them as props. So you've always got to improvise if you're doing like a comedy sketch like that. So if you guys want, I could always maybe sort of play around with the Nutty Granny videos again. I'm sure I probably still have them on like backups on my file somewhere. And if you want, I could maybe, you know, give it another shot, but let me know in the comments. Oh my gosh. How do you miss a wall? Like, seriously, how do you hit a wall? Oh my goodness. My driving ability is definitely lacking. I tell you, as I keep saying, you guys are going to be in for a treat over the next few weeks. They definitely get better and better. But this one's quite, this one's alright in comparison to some of the bad driving that I've actually done, so. But I'm looking forward to doing these kind of videos, and as I say, I will film some other videos if you want me to. So we're near the end now. I can see where we've got to drop off our delivery. Hopefully there's no more classes until we get there. Now let's hope I don't cross into this wallway. You can see I'm kind of giving it a bit of a wide berth this time because I'm like, I don't want to hit it. I like how though, when filming this, I thought I was doing quite terrible, but looking back on it now, it wasn't so bad. I mean, granted, I sped a bit, I crashed a few times and whatnot, but oh no, this video could have been a little bit worse. Oh my goodness. I spoke too soon, didn't I? I literally spoke way too soon. Oh my goodness. Well, not far to go now, and then we're there. Okay, brake. Jeez. Oh my gosh. I tell ya, the brakes in this thing are really bad. I swear down, man. I swear down. I think what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have to use I think it's handbrake.
And then
I'm just gonna use that every time I brake because that seems to pretty much do it immediately.
Turn left.
So I think maybe that's what I'll do from now on. Took that a little bit wide. Could have done that a little bit better. Oops. I'm learning. I'll get there. Practice, right? That's what we say, isn't it? Practice makes perfect and all that.
Go straight on.
Alright, just gotta wait here at the traffic lights. Stopped a little bit too soon there. And then we will go and deliver. These traffic lights weren't too long, so that's alright. I absolutely love the scenery and detail in this game. Like, look at the amount of detail in this city, it's unreal.
Get ready to turn right.
Like, it's so good, and I love how all the different cities are, like, different. They're not the same. And you have, like, different, like, sort of scenery and stuff, and landmarks. Here we are.
It's all over now.
Made it. But I'm gonna do this because it's easier. I am not skilled enough to reverse yet. Maybe one day when I'm a little bit braver I will reverse, but for now I don't feel I'm not confident yet. Let's see, will I get this in? There we go. Sorted. Well, we did it. A few crashes and stuff, but we got there eventually. Yeah, I'll do it. Right then, that's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. leave a little comment, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys next week on another video. Goodbye.